Hello, my name is Larissa Costa and I'm here to present the research called Vocabulary Acquisition in a Foreign Language, Digital Technologies and Learning, which was co-written by Professor Carolina Morais Ribeiro da Silva from the Federal University of Ceará. The initial idea for our research surfaced as we took into consideration the relation between education and technology in the 21st century. Through the years, we have observed the development of new technologies and how these technologies are changing our lives. The rising popularity of mobile applications, for instance, is also helping shape our routines, considering that nowadays there are apps that will cater to several, if not all, of our needs, including apps that are aimed towards education. In regards to foreign language teaching and learning, apps such as Duolingo, they enable students to learn different languages in an almost entirely free of charge manner because these apps are free. And in addition to that, another benefit of using mobile digital technologies in a classroom is that these technologies, they can be used both inside and outside of the classroom. That is, students, they can carry their learning with them wherever they go. For instance, students can study at the bus stop while they wait for the bus. And besides these educational apps, the platform YouTube has also become a great ally to education. A research has shown that almost 30% of active users in Brazil access this platform to acquire new knowledge. And the channels that teach foreign languages are among the most popular. YouTube has become a platform where students can learn languages for free and in an interactive manner because they can interact with other learners and with the teacher, who is the owner of the channel, through the comment section. One of the benefits of using video recording methods in a foreign language classroom is that students, they have the opportunity to engage in a process of autonomous learning. That is, during the video recording process, the student is likely to notice a mistake in their speech. It can be a grammatical error or a vocabulary gap. And in that case, the student will stop recording the video. They will try to fix that mistake. They can do that by using a dictionary or looking up for help online. And once they fix that mistake, they fix that grammatical error, or they find the word that they meant to use, it is only then that the student will go back to recording. And when they do that, they have gone through a process of autonomous learning. Our research question is, how can audiovisual production assist in the development of oral skills in students of English as a foreign language? And our objective with this research is to investigate the efficiency of audiovisual production in the performance of foreign language learners. Our hypothesis is that audiovisual production will allow students to engage in a process of autonomous learning, thus it will contribute to their oral performance in a foreign language. Our research is based on two main concepts, which are MAL, or Mobile Assisted Language Learning, which is a field that approaches the use of mobile technology such as smartphones, laptops, tablets, iPods, and any other mobile device in a foreign language learning classroom. And the second concept is grounded theory, which was originally proposed by Glaser and Strauss in 1967, and it is both a theory and a qualitative research method in which the collected data will determine the methodology as well as helping the researcher to develop a theory. And within grounded theory, a data analysis method that is proposed is the constant comparative method, which is a method in which the data is collected and analyzed at the same time. Our research is taking place at the Casa de Cultura Britânica at the Federal University of Ceará. Casa de Cultura Britânica is a place where students can learn a foreign language, which in this case is English, but they also learn about the culture of English-speaking countries. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the in-person classes had to be replaced with virtual meetings on Google Meet, and students had access to the course material on Google Classroom. The students that participated in this research, they had online classes once or twice a week for approximately 1 hour. For this research, we have 63 participants in the first semester of the English course, or A1 level, basic level, and they're students of different ages. Their ages varies between 13 and 59 years old. For this research, we developed and used 3 different instruments. The first one was the final project, which was a video that the students had to record, which was used for this research, and it was also used as an evaluation tool for the course. The second instrument was the questionnaire 1, which was applied before the students recorded the final project video. And the third instrument was the questionnaire 2, which was applied once students had recorded and turned in their videos. For the procedure of our research, in a first moment, we asked students to answer the questionnaire 1, which had questions that were related to their familiarity with the digital technologies, and it also asked if students already had experience with any type of video recording. As students answered the questionnaire 1, we collected their answer, the data from their answers, and we added them to this table that we created. Questionnaire 2 has questions that are exclusively related to the process of recording a video for this course. Because our research is still ongoing, we're only considering the data that we have collected from questionnaire 1 thus far, and we're not considering questionnaire 2 yet. Here in this picture, we can see a part of the table that we have created to organize the data that we have collected, and we have one column for the question that we asked in the questionnaire 1, and we have one column for the individual lexical incidents. The individual lexical incidents are words that refer to the phenomenon that are related to our research goals. For instance, here in this table, the words that we have highlighted in yellow, they are all related to the phenomenon education. And the words that we have highlighted in orange, they are related to the phenomenon intensity. And the third column that we have in this table is dedicated to the memos, which are a very important characteristic of grounded theory. Memos are notes that the research takes throughout the entire research process, and in these memos, the researcher will write down their interpretation of the data, their thoughts, their observations, and these notes, they can be personal, they can be informal or formal, and they can vary in regards of subject and intensity, and they will be used through the whole research. As I've mentioned, our research is still ongoing, so we are going to show the preliminary results that we have drawn from the data that we have collected thus far. The first question that we have brought is related to the familiarity of students with digital technologies. And from the 63 answers that we have received, 100% of the participants stated that they have used digital technologies before this course. The second question that we asked was related to the digital technologies that they use the most. We presented students with different options that they could choose from. They could choose more than one option. And the ones that we brought to this chart are the ones that most students use. And we can see that 100% of the participants stated that they used YouTube. With these results, we can observe that all students, regardless of their age, they're all familiarized with the digital technologies, and they all show great interest for the audiovisual content that is available online. The data that we collected from these 2 questions, they allow us to infer that students who have a positive attitude towards the activity of recording a video for this course and for the research. And finally, the third question that we asked students was if they had previous experience with video recording. More than 88% of the participants informed us that they already had experience with video recording, and this data, it allows us to observe that the activity of recording a video for the final project, it won't be a major issue for students because they already have recorded videos before, so they know how it works. And the students who have, the 11% who have stated that they do not have experience with video recording, they did say that they have familiarity with the digital technologies and that they use YouTube. So we can infer that they have already an idea of how this process of recording videos works. What do the partial results indicate thus far? The partial results of our research, they show that all students that participated in the research, they have familiarity with the digital technologies, they know how to use them, and more than 80% of these students, they have already recorded videos before taking this course. And the students have shown to have a positive attitude towards the activity of recording videos because videos and audiovisual production is something that they are all interested in, as indicated by their interest in YouTube. This positive reception and the results that we collected thus far, they indicate that we will have a probable success in the second phase of our research. The next steps in our research consist of collecting data from the questionnaire 2 and from the final project video, and once we do that, we will highlight, compare, and contrast the data collected from all three instruments so that we can move forward in our research and test our hypothesis that the audiovisual production will help students improve their performance in a foreign language. For this research, I want to express my deepest gratitude to Pralite, a research group from the Federal University of Ceará, and to the Federal University of Ceará for allowing us to carry out our research at the Casa de Cultura Britânica.